street food.
Expedition Huangshan.
Oh, street foodies, I am so excited to be back. For real, we're doing something we've never done on street food before. This is uncharted snack territory, and I'm pumped. This past summer, I took a trip with my friend Nate. Now, we both like to travel, so we took a 7-day trip through China by ourselves, as in without any Chinese person to help us. This proved to be challenging, but it was also incredible. Now, we ate a ton of snacks too, okay? Like, way too many to break into 50 separate episodes. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you 1 episode per day of our adventure. This is gonna be like a 7-episode arc chronicling every stop of our journey and the snacks we had along the way. We used a couple of iPhones, a flip cam, Nate's DSLR, so it's gonna vary in terms of quality, but this is going to be a thrilling and educational ride. I'm gonna interview Nate in an episode. There's gonna be giveaways. It's crunk time, okay? If this doesn't get you excited, if this doesn't make you want to have a snack, then I don't even know why. I mean, I guess keep watching. Maybe eventually it'll work. So I knew I wanted to take a trip somewhere in mainland China. I wanted to take a train, not an airplane, and I wanted like scenery, you know, like epic Chinese landscape style scenery. Mainland China has what they call 5 famous mountains. One of them is right here in Shanxi province, which is Huashan. I've already been there and done an episode on that, so I figured I'd visit one of the other famous mountains. It turns out though, the other famous mountains aren't all that scenic, but there is another mountain called Huangshan, which means Yellow Mountain. It's not one of the 5 famous mountains. I don't know why exactly, like who made that list, but pretty much everyone agrees that this is the king that rules over every other Chinese mountain. So it was decided we would go to Huangshan. Getting there, not so easy. There is no direct train or flight. Huangshan is in Anhui province, so first you've got to get to Hefei, which is the capital city of Anhui, and then continue on from there. So for the first leg of our trip, we took a high-speed train from Xi'an to Zhengzhou in Henan province, and then a sleeper train from Henan to Anhui. I've vlogged about train travel before, the different classes of seats and so forth. There's a whole subculture that gets created on a hard sleeper train, and it's pretty interesting. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out some older videos. I've also written about it on my blog, you can check that out. But what we're talking about today is train snacks. So here we are on the sleeper car. We got some train snacks, so we're gonna talk train snacks now. Every train station in China has at least one store, and usually a ton of stores like this, dedicated to the sale of snacks. They sell food on the train, they sell snacks on the train, but people like to buy their snacks beforehand because it's a lot cheaper, and there's a wider selection. On the train, people snack on fruit, they snack on nuts and seeds, that kind of thing. Some of this plum, whatever that is.
Pumpkin seeds. Hopefully not flavored pumpkin seeds. Listen to the palate. Rolls. Crackers.
But one snack towers above all the rest. It is the quintessential Chinese train snack. If you take a sleeper train and you don't eat this, you're doing it wrong. Talking about instant noodles. I know you think you know about instant noodles, eating ramen after midnight like the broke kids do, but let me just tell you, the market for instant noodles in China is several levels above anything you've experienced outside of China. Entire sections of the grocery store are dedicated to instant noodles. There are so many brands with their own take on what is basically the same couple of flavors. Every train car has a hot water tank, okay? Because Chinese people don't drink cold water. They think that makes you sick. Maybe it does. I don't know, but they like to drink hot water. So they need to get their hot water fix, or drink some tea or whatever. They go to the hot water tank. And you use it to make your instant noodles.
That's how it's done.
The package has everything you need. Your flavor packet and your noodles, your fork.
I thought they didn't use forks in China. Wrong.
Maybe some freeze-dried veggies or beef. Plus, there's usually 1 or more kinds of extra flavor pouch thing. I mean, it's not hard to cook. You just add boiling water, you mix everything together, you cover it till it's, you know, noodly.
Just like my childhood. What flavor is yours?
Chicken noodle.
Super spicy. Noodle quality, same. Flavor, super different.
Obviously, I prefer fresh noodles, but if I'm on a train, I make some fan bian mian. That's how we roll on the Chinese train. You know, these days it's actually getting more and more common to see Chinese travelers on airplanes making instant noodles. It's a pretty recent development from my point of view, but it's pretty cool. It's like they're bringing the communal culture from the train to the skies. More snacks. Talking about tea eggs. We've seen these on street food before. I got a fresh one and a packaged one to do a comparison.
Alright, we're gonna start with the real tea egg. So it's boiled in a mixture of tea, soy sauce, and some other spices, sometimes chili oil. Usually there's some gunk on it. Just want to wipe that gunk off. It's just like if you took a hard-boiled egg. put some salt on it. And very, very mild tea flavor. These bad boys, difference in color is immediately noticeable. This is an egg, not a buffalo turkey. The texture of the egg kind of sucks. It's really rubbery, which I guess you should expect since it's been sitting in a plastic thing for who knows how long. The yolk is a nice mustardy brown. So, prepackaged tea eggs. I gotta say, flavor-wise, these are way better.
And finally, I got talked into these by a vendor at the snack store. She said they were the best brand or like the most local version of this snack. I'm not entirely sure that's true. I really think she just wanted to make a sale, but it turns out they were pretty good.
Danish butter cookies that come in circular cans at Christmas.
Exactly.
They're good.
More snacks from the road next week. I'm going to show you around the capital city of Anhui. We're going to eat it on the street and watch out for the parasites.
Street food. What have you noticed about the train so far?
Am I allowed to say that? You do not want to be on the bottom bunk.